Hi. Hi, what's good, you guys? So today we're making a video. As you can see from the title, I'm going to do a makeup tutorial with some collected brands. So I have many brands on my table. I'll be taking you through each as I'm doing the makeup on my face. So I hope you're good, you're keeping safe, and together we're going to overcome this coronavirus. Yeah. So now everything about makeup and all that, before you come to makeup, you have to take care of your skin. I'll do a skincare routine. I'll do a video of that, by the way. There's a video I did like 2 to 3 months ago of a skincare routine, though it was not so well. I'll do another one, a proper one. So now today we're just going to touch on makeup, simple makeup, something that I just know, simple too. And then first things, your skin should be well taken care of. So before you start your makeup, make sure you do your daily routine, that's cleansing, toning, moisturizing, putting on a sunscreen, a serum. And then before you put on your makeup, start by prepping. You put on a primer. Like here I have a primer for Estee Lauder, and then though the one I have is illuminating primer for Estee Lauder. Anyway, so now my skin is well. I just did my skincare routine. I have nothing else on top of my face. Oh sorry, I have a moisturizer and a sunscreen. Yeah. So what you're going to start with, eyebrows. You just make sure that your eyebrows are well shaped. It depends on whether you like tweezing, threading, or there are those who like putting on shaping them with a razor. Yeah, sorry, that guy is just distracting me. Anyway, my eyebrows are not that bad. I had just tweezed some time back. So what I'll do, I'll just remove the little growth that I have. They're just like 1, 2, 3. I hope you guys are seeing. Some people say it's painful. It's not painful when you get used to. Oh my god, my hair looks so bad. Anyway. Yeah, my eyebrows were not so bad. So then you take your, I usually like using eyebrow gel. This is by Kiss Beauty. It's not expensive, like 400 shillings, and you get these two, a black and a brown one. So I prefer using this for like an eyeliner, or like what, on areas that I want my eyebrows to be more darker, I can use the black one, though most of the times I use the brown one. And it comes with its brush, like a small brush. So then it's usually a 2-in-1. On top of it, it's a powder, and then at the base the gel that I like using. So I'll just shade my brows. My lighting is not that good, but I hope you just get the steps. You can do this on your own. I like highlighting the lower part first, like that. Then, oh my god, then the upper area. Just make sure you follow the shape of your eyebrows. If you've made them thick, like this one is too thick, you'll just correct with your concealer. Never mind, never ever mind. There's always a chance for you to correct them back to the way you want them to look like. Repeat the same to the other brow. You may find me shading in before I do the upper line. It's because I'm used to this. So if you're a fast learner, you just do the lower and the upper, then you shade in. Then make sure at the beginning of your brows you don't put much, just lightly. It's not supposed to be too much, then it can be too shouty at the end. Then for For the excess, you can reduce if there's much product. Mostly at the beginning, you just remove the excess product. And then you can brush so that it looks even. Remember, we're only removing product at the beginning of the brow, but at the rest, you just brush so that it looks even. Yeah, and then putting your brows into place, because you're going to perfect them with the concealer. So now okay, the eyebrows are not that perfect, and we're going to make them perfect with the concealers. Here I have two shades of concealers. I have Maybelline. This is my tone, and this is a lighter tone. So I'm going to use the lighter tone at the bottom of the brow, and that's my shade at the top. Reason being, I'm going to put on an eyeshadow. You can do even a lighter shade than this for the eyeshadow to pop really well. Okay, let's do this. And then you're supposed to have an angled brush or a concealer brush, whichever you prefer. Then you start cleaning the areas that you don't want. Remember, we need to achieve that perfect brow. And if you guys can be able to see, I'm trying as much as possible to get that lighting. My lighting is too bad. Guys have been asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, so I think you guys will be able to see from this video, because I'll be doing both the eyebrows and everything else. I couldn't do an eyebrow tutorial alone, so now you have it all. Yeah, then you make sure you blend in. You can blend in with your finger or a sponge. They blend pretty well. So now you look, this eyebrow looks perfect compared to the other one. So you just repeat the same process to the other eyebrow. So now you can I've already added the black shade, the other powder, the black one at the end, to make them more visible and more, I don't know what word to use. Okay, so now I'm done with the lower part of the brows. Then the next thing I'm going to do now, the upper side, which I'm going to use concealer, my shade. Remember, I'm using my shade at the upper part. Just do the process like you did on the lower side. The same way, continue blending. You can use your finger or you can use your sponge. I have some liquid sponges here, but then I prefer my finger than the sponge. So now you blend pretty well so that you don't remain with the lighter line that appears. Just make sure that it goes away completely. Okay, then do the same to the other brow. So there, they should look as perfect as possible. So make sure that your eyebrows look more perfect than mine. I'm not that perfect, but the thing is, you just get the skills on how to do your own brows. There are many people who go to the salons for them to be made their eyebrows. It's a simple thing, you see. And then you make sure now you erase this area so that it doesn't look like a unibrow. And then it's always good to try as much for the brows to look the same, of which eyebrows naturally don't look the same, but you just make sure that you try as much as possible for them to kind of look alike. Mine, you can see the difference, but I've tried so much. I said I'm not perfect, but at least the good thing is you get the skills on how to do so. At least now you know on how to do your brows, so you can go and practice, and then you can be better than me. Okay, so now I think we're done with the brows, so you just put your eyebrows in shape. Always comb them upwards and then you take them back on the line. So now you take your light concealer, you apply on the lid, then you can use your sponge, you can use your finger. As I said, I'm so okay with my fingers. Make sure you're blending pretty well. You can use a lighter shade of concealer, or you can use an eyeshadow primer. It's usually white in color, by the way, so that means you can even use a very light concealer if you want to, or you can use the eyeshadow primer that's usually white. Again, I said that's to enable your eyeshadow to pop, and since I don't like too much eyeshadow, that's why I've chosen just a slightly lighter shade of a concealer. Okay, just one shade lighter than the normal concealer that I use for my skin tone. So you've blended it in well, ready to put on your eyeshadow. So then at this point, that's when I think I can do my my primer by Estee Lauder. It's an illuminating primer. You can always do your primer even before your eyebrows, but I prefer at this point, or even after I'm done with the eyeshadow, that's when I do my primer. Make sure that anything you do, even your skincare routine, everything, your application is upwards, so that you don't sag your skin. You can see I've started some black circles. I'm not sure. I've not been having enough sleep. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm not going to do much eyeshadow. This is just a tutorial on how you should do one thing at a time, and just a follow-up. And then this is the palette that I'll be using by Maybelline, the burgundy bar. So everything I'm using here, courtesy of Linton. So everything is just written tester, testing our testers. Thank you, Linton. Okay, so then trying to get my brushes. I have two brushes. Yes, as I was saying, I have two brushes. These are eyeshadow blending brushes. Hey, okay. So I'm going to use the burgundy bar for Maybelline. Okay, I usually like starting with the what do we call this, matte colors, and then I do the shimmery colors at the beginning. Okay, the secret with eyeshadows, you can play with colors just the way you want, and then you find out that they just come in so beautifully. And then just playing with colors and know which color will blend with which one, which shimmer goes with which color, and all that. Just playing with colors. You can even do more than 5 colors on, and then they just come out pretty well, you know. Eyeshadow is okay, it's just about creativity, but then, like I said, I'm just going to do simple things, you know. Yeah, when I'm in the mood of looking crazy, I really do a lot of creativity. Yeah, yes. So what I think the simplest look that I usually like doing, I usually pick this color as my base color or the end color. Just a simple look, because we usually have looks like smoky eyes, we have cut crease, we have many of them. So I'll one day do some tutorials for different eyeshadows, but today I was just doing everything from eyebrows, everything. I'll just do everything bit by bit. We'll get there. So my base, this is how I do my simple Madogo nails. it's a dark brown shade, of which I think it will come out like a smoky eye, though that's not what I wanted. I have another eyeshadow palette that I'm not getting. It's by Jackie Lido. It usually have very cheerful colors, you know. Okay, with me, I jump from this eye, I go to this eye, so that I make sure if this eye I've reached a certain point, the other one I reach it. Though you can just finish up with one eye, then you go to the other one. Though for a beginner, it's always okay, you start with this so that you mark where you've reached, the other one you mark where, but it's still this one and the same thing, yeah. So I like doing eye to eye, eye to eye, since when I was a beginner. No, I didn't want a smoky eye. Anyways, it's coming through, though this has raised so much. I usually had challenges in doing an eyeshadow. Anyway, so I have two brushes. You can clean the other one and still use it for another color, or you can have several brushes for different colors. You can have your dry tissues in place so that you can be cleaning them each and every time you want to pick another color. So I'll now pick burgundy. That's why it's a burgundy bar, because it's more of burgundy. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see. Yeah. So you make sure you've killed the tough line. It doesn't have to appear, you know, like that. You can't see the harsh line. And the burgundy color is shimmery, so it makes it look pretty well. God will one day bless me the camera that you guys will be able to see everything into detail pretty well, because right now I'm recording with my phone. There. Ooh. Started feeling myself. If you're a person who likes too much color or putting so much pigmentation on your eyeshadow, you can add more. Add and add and add. Just make sure you put them pretty well. Yes. Yeah. So some people prefer to put highlight at the top of the colors and at the below of your eyebrow to make the colors pop or enhancing your eyeshadow. Anyway, so I like simple eyeshadow, but though there's sometimes I usually like putting so much, a little bit higher than this, but now today I just want this simple look. Yeah, so you can just spice it up a little with a different shade, but a darker one. I'm actually picking this yeah, no, this one, this shade, and then I mix it with this shimmer, so I apply it at the top. Just mixing the two of them. Like that. Now the challenging thing that I usually face is putting on my lashes on my own. I know how to put lashes on someone, fake lashes, but on myself, oh god. I've tried. But anyway, trying and failing, then that makes it perfect. I won't give up. I won't. So you see, now it looks pretty good. So the concealer that I had, now it's now covered, and then the eyeshadow is popping at its own place, right? And then you can take another clean brush if you don't want something too shouty, like today just don't feel like and especially it being a day makeup, it shouldn't be that shouty unless it's studio and unless it's at night. There are those colors that one is supposed to choose for the day and for the night. Please, Sam, why are you peeping? Okay, just go. Yes, I'm seeing you. Okay, so I think I'm done with my eyeshadow. Okay, things are getting messy here. And then you take your eyeliner. I'm using this eyeliner, Colossal Kajal by Maybelline. I like it because it has oh my god, they come by me. It has argan oil and it doesn't smudge. So if you prefer to first start with the upper lid, it's still okay, but I'm starting with the lower lid because this is what I could reach first. I don't know why I'm using the phone camera as a mirror, and I have a mirror right in front of me. And then those people like the Waswahilis, they like making it too dark. Not only Waswahilis, it's something that's there. You can do that. It's usually irritating. I'm getting teary. Then my liquid liner. Testa. Okay, I have this. This is a where is the name even? It's an eyeliner from Maybelline, liquid liner. So this needs much concentration since it can get messy. If you guys can't be able to see, you'll just see the results there. Then after this, guys, let's meet at TikTok, because this makeup can't just go like that. I'm going to do some TikTok videos. I saved some sounds that I need to do. Follow me on TikTok. Ouch. Follow me on TikTok at Hazel Heizy. No, TikTok is Hazel how. Hey, oh my god, I'm going to change it to Hazel Heizy. Anyway, just today, just today. Choose to be Hazel Howdy, which I think no comment. I love the cut look here at the teardrop. So irritating. I'm getting teary and I'm feeling itchy, though I can't scratch. Then you make sure the product doesn't get into your eyes. So since you've done the teardrop extension, you just do the same way like the cat eye. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this, but I'm just trying as much as possible for you guys to see, since I'm looking at my mirror and at the same time I'm trying to catch this for you. So I'm supposed to open my eye wide. So you pull, following the lower lid, you pull a lengthy line like that, and then you'll pull from there to the upper lid. Like that. So you get to have the cat eye extension and the other extension. So you do the same to the other eye. At some point, I wish I had bigger eyes. I usually have small eyes. Anyway, so I'm done with the eyeliner, and I look like I'm crying. My eyes usually get teary. Okay, so the other thing is doing your mascara so you can balance. I won't do eyelashes today. I don't want you guys to laugh today, but you'll laugh next time. So I'll do my mascara. There are many ways of applying this. Since I don't have longer lashes, I prefer just brushing them upwards. If you have them longer, you can start by brushing them like this, outwards and then upwards. Mine are too short. And then You can now apply the lower lid lashes. My eyeliner is not correct. As I said, I'm just giving you tutorials. You can go and practice, do everything perfect by yourself. Repeat the same on the other eye. All your promises are yes and amen. Now I look even more cheery. So this mascara is Big Shot. It's a dramatic mascara, so if you have longer and thicker lashes, this makes them dramatic. Then you can get your wet wipe. You just remove the excess. Make sure you don't wipe or so hard, since you have your primer. If you wipe so hard, you'll be wiping off your primer. Or you can just wipe off and reapply your primer on the areas that you've touched. Then I think I'm done with the eyes. My eye makeup is done. So the number of times I've said so anyway, I don't know. So okay, I'm going to use 3 shades of foundation. This being number 13, 10.1 and number 15. These 3 shades are all going into my face. Number 13 being my shade, number 15 being a darker shade, number 10 being a lighter shade. Yeah. So why the reason I picked 3 shades is because I want to contour. And contouring on this area, this and this, no sorry, yeah, those areas, I'm supposed to use a lighter shade. And then on this area, this and this, and remember here is the lighter shade, then this darker shade, and then the rest of the face, though I'll show you how, because you can't just apply on the rest of the face and there's some parts that you use the light and the darker shade. I'll show you how. So the rest of the parts, now I'll get to use my shade. There are guys who first start with contouring. Okay, contouring is best done with a contour palette or concealers, though I choose foundation. It's still okay, even other people use powder. Yeah, it's just the way you just like to use them. Then I personally, I like first doing, you can just do it either way. You can start with your own shade, you apply it on the whole face, and then the areas I've mentioned irrespectively of each color. Or you can just start with the contouring on the areas that I've mentioned, and then you complete with the shade. I hope I'm making sense. So what I think I'll do, I'll just do my shade first, then I can do the contouring. Correct me if I'm wrong though. This is just my own way. Just okay, makeup is how you just feel doing it. We also have those people who first do foundation, contouring, everything, and then they come to the eyes. It's just how you feel like doing it. It doesn't matter like you're supposed to start with this, you're supposed to start with this. No, just the way you want to do it. Yeah, so long as it comes out well. Anyway, I don't see anything wrong. So this is Lancome foundation. If I was using a Estee Lauder foundation, the matte one, you apply your foundation and spread it pretty quickly because it dries up so fast. You see, now this, I'm using my shade first. See, it blends in well. This is my shade. If you see a shade that matches your neck without even applying the neck, then that's your shade. And testing of foundation is basically done on the cheek, this area, because this area is a neutral area, because any shade that fits this area fits the rest of the face, the neck and the collar type. Wow, I'm feeling so sassy. Ooh. Just make sure you don't apply too much foundation. I myself, I don't like applying so much foundation. You can get a good blender, and then with the blender you're supposed to use it while it's wet. Once you're done doing your shade of foundation, you see it matches my neck and decollete even though I've not applied. So then that's your foundation color. Then now you take the lighter shade and apply to these areas. Take another sponge and then blend well. So you see the area looks highlighted, you know. That's the purpose of a lighter shade, contouring, whatever you call it. It is mainly to highlight those areas. Those areas should be popping. This is the whole process, is basically contouring. And on the nose, just make sure it doesn't spread to the whole nose. This is to make your nose look more sharper. Then the misbehaving areas, that's how you get to correct. That's where you get to correct with the darker shade of the eyeshadow. You see, those areas are highlighted, they are popping. And then, sorry, coronavirus. That's how you do it. Remember, those are the areas that you're supposed to do the dark shade. Let me be sure that you guys are seeing this. Don't like putting much. So once you're done, you take another sponge, a clean one, and continue the process. You take a clean one. I'm still using the same, but I'm using the other clean side. So that's it. Does my face look contoured? Yes. My nose looks more sharper, you see? Okay, so now I've used a total of 3 shades. 3 shades of foundation. Then now you see it blends in pretty well. You can't even notice there are 3 colors, but then the contouring is seen. I don't know how to explain these, whereby you're using 3 different shades and only one is a shade. So I don't know what shade of lipstick I should apply. I had done a lip gloss earlier. Since my eyes are not that much popping, I can do, even though they are kind of like popping because of the burgundy, you can do a nude color, or if you want to look more dramatic, I can also do a pink color, or I can opt to remain the same. Just the key thing, just make sure that if you're doing something shorty on your eyes like the eyeshadow, make sure that your lips too don't appear too shorty, because you'll be having so much going on your face. I kinda like this lipstick because it's number 68 Sassy for Maybelline. It's a glossy lipstick, So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to apply too much of it since I don't want a lot to be happening on my face. This is the point where you realize, oh, I didn't do my powder, oh, I didn't do this or that, and that doesn't stop you from doing to add what you think you should have added in the first place. Where you get some people are criticizing your makeup, they're telling you that, oh, you're not supposed to do your eyebrows before this, you're not supposed to do this before this. Like now I've done my lipstick before my powder. That doesn't stop me from doing the powder. No, it doesn't. I still have the chance to do the powder. And then something else that I've not done is the highlight. Remember, it's during the day and I don't think like I need the highlight. Oh my god, I don't think I need the highlight, though I have 2 shades of highlight, and I think I should show you guys on how to put on a highlighting your face. I have 2 shades, a lighter and the darker one, so this you can do at night, or for the light skin guys, you can do this. For I am dark and it's during the day, I can do this one, though I usually do even this one. A highlight is meant to highlight on certain areas. You find out you can also do a lot on makeup, you know. Like I haven't done what do you call it, a blush. We really have a very nice lash by Lancome. Let me just show you. I know you guys know about liquid, most of you know about powder blush, but then Lancome gives us liquid blush. I have 3 shades with me here, and this happens to be my favorite. Though yeah, it's liquid, it's a sponge. So you can take your brush or your sponge. Let me get a sponge. So here you take your sponge. I think it should be rounded well, but since I know the areas yeah, as I was saying, the liquid one is like this. This is my favorite. You press in and the liquid comes out. You smile and then you get to apply it at this area. I have already done that, and you can see you look like you've been punched. Anyway, makeup wise, looks sassy. Then that's now when you take your blush. So these are the areas that you're supposed to do your blush. You can either do with your fan brush, though this is not as thick as much, but I think I can juggle it. You pick, you apply. Is this supposed to be at the top of the blush, or the upper side of the blush? Yeah, I think so. No, not below the blush. You can stretch and then you apply. I really don't like too much highlight unless I'm going out. That's usually at night, so that your makeup can really pop. Then you pick another one. You can do the areas you've highlighted there, the areas you've done a contour with the lighter, what do you call it, lighter foundation, concealer, whatever. Just make sure you don't apply too much. But okay, most of the girls don't get enough of highlight. It's so fun, the glow is amazing, but I happen to be different. I don't know why. You can also do with the help of you see the way it's highlighted pretty well. You can also do in some areas I don't like so much of it. You can help it settle with your sponge sorry, or with your fingers. Let me remind you one thing. You can do your powder and then do your highlights, and then you're good to go. And then on this scenario, like, I don't think I need a powder. I'm not a powder and foundation person, but I think we did it. So this is the final look. You can get your spray, the makeup spray. So I'm somewhere where there is better lighting, and this is the final look. yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Comment down below on the things you think I should highlight on. I should highlight, oh my god, okay, the things I should correct. Just show me love, and then I'll just do that. It's always good. And then let's be on a positive side. There, so much thanks for you guys watching this. I thank you so much. And guys, please subscribe, just subscribe, and then hit on the bell button. Put the notification bell on, and I'll appreciate. And you guys, I love you so much. Thank you. Please help me share widely. Thank you guys, and I love you so much. Have a lovely time and continue keeping safe. Together you'll overcome this. Thank you. Bye bye. Peace out.